Welcome to Center Heist Productions. Please hit the likes and subscribe down below in your right hand corner. Muchly appreciate that. Thank you for watching, and thank you to my subscribers and followers for helping the channel grow and share it with your friends and family. And I would love to have your people's assistance to grow this channel as we've built a strong community here. So if you come across this channel, please don't leave without subscribing and hitting the likes, and I'd muchly appreciate your support down deep in the heart. All right, so let's get down to it. This is a review of Saturday night's game against the Canucks, with Montreal coming back as they came out very flat-footed. 4-3 victory for the Habs in the end. Great to see the comeback kids pull this one off, as it wasn't looking too hot. Um, Dobish once again, though, standing on his head, holding the fort. Okay, let's give you the box score first. 1-0 in the first period for the Canucks, then 1-1 in this with each team's exchange goals in the second. And then the Canadians came out with 3 goals in the third, had an awesome third period, and the Canucks had a goal in the third. And that's your score, 4-3. And Dobish got the win once again, 5-0. 5-0. This kid has just been great, steady, stable, solid kid. Just really held the fort until Montreal finally decided to find its legs. And Lankinen was the losing goaltender, and Demidov got the game-winning goal. All right, let's get it. In Vancouver, British Columbia, Ivan Demidov had a goal and 2 assists. What a game for that kid, and a good response, because it was a game before he was very unnoticeable, more so than his usual self. So he more than made up for it. And the Montreal Canadiens rallied back to beat the Vancouver Canucks 4-3 on Saturday night. Nick Suzuki, Yari Slavkovsky, and Mike Matheson also had helpers to improve 7-3. Jakub Dobish stopped 28 shots again, very respectable. And Elias Pettersson had a goal and 2 assists for the Canucks. Connor Garland had a goal and an assist. Jake DeBrusk also scored. The Canucks have lost 3 straight. Suzuki pulled the Canadiens ahead 2-1 with 4:47 left in the second period play, extending the point streak to 9 games, 2 goals, and 11 assists. Slavkovsky followed with a power play goal of his own early in the third, with Matheson put the Canadiens in front at 8:18. Garland capped the scoring with the 300th NHL point. Canadiens go to Seattle tomorrow night. All right, let's get to it. 3 stars, no doubt, hands down. Demidov, 3, got a goal, 2 assists. What a performance for the kid, leading the league in rookies. So great, even plus minus. Elias Pettersson gets a goal, 2 assists, +2. He was a 2nd star. And Jari Slavkovsky gets a goal and assist, and he was even. So, again, first period summary. Elias Pettersson, assisted by Hronik and Connor Garland at 4:42. Then the Canadians in the second, or no, sorry, in the second period, the Canucks come out with another one. DeBrusk assisted by Quinn Hughes and Elias Pettersson on the power play again. So they're up 2-0 at this point. Then 15:03, Nick Suzuki scores a nice goal, assisted by Demidov and Slavkovsky on the power play. So that cuts the lead 2-1. We go into the third at 1:50 on the power play. We get Slavkovsky burying one, assisted by Demidov and Lane Hudson. So that tied things up. Then we had at 8:19 in the third, Matheson burying a nice shot, assisted by Carrier and Zach Bolduc. That put the Canadians ahead 3-2. And then at 11:09, Demidov scores a beauty on a nice blast, assisted by Carrier from the right side, assisted by Carrier and Kapanen once again. And then the Canucks would respond after being down 2 goals with one more at 16:13. Connor Garland scores, assisted by Patterson and Hughes. Game stats: 31 shots to 24 for the Canucks, hits 20-16 for the Canucks, Faceoffs won. Habs did much better in this department. 38-23, and power plays we finally woke up with. That's all about putting Demidov being promoted to the first line power play, which you've seen the dividends that paid. The power play looked much better with the musician on it. Great job for Demidov being promoted, and 2 out of 3 for the Habs, 1 out of 3 for the Canucks. Penalty minutes 6 apiece, giveaways 14 apiece. Takeaways 3-2 for the Canucks. Block shots 17-15 for the Habs. And Jack Eye kind of had a couple penalties in this game and ended up getting himself kind of sat out. I think that they might have, Marty might not have been happy discipline wise with him. So to send a message. So yeah, Jack Eye's got to learn you can't do this. He's going to have to get a grip of his game and respond better, and he can. He's shown that in training camp. So he's just got to get his head right back into the right space. So anyway, with that being said, this was a good game. Other than our start off was horrific. We didn't even look the greatest in the second, but the first period we looked like our legs just were not there. Third period we came to life and showed some life, and it was a good thing we had Jakub Dovich in the net because he held the fort during that whole time, and there could have been a lot more goals. He stood strong, held the fort, and that's been the difference, that they've been able to rely on him to make saves when it's critical, and he has been doing that. So great job, Habs. Great response from the kids. I love seeing what they're doing. Demidov, Kapanen, Newhook, the first line, just good games when responding after being flat. So with that being said, yeah, again, our defense has got a bit. There's no doubt about it. The defense seems to have to improve on getting the puck up the boards and out. They're getting caught in their own end a lot, and they got to watch their odd man rushes at times because they get burnt, and then we end up allowing the opposition to get a 2-man rush, 3-man rush. This is a continual theme, so they got to get a little smarter. I know we have much more offensive-minded defensemen, but they're going to have to start paying a little closer attention. But this was a great character win again, come back by the Habs, and they will face the Kraken in Seattle on Tuesday, which is tomorrow. So thank you for watching, and go Habs go. Great. Again, we can't be complaining right now. This is a good team showing. Good character build for the club. You've seen it here at Center Heights, where the puck drops first, and we stick to factual information as it falls and doing reviews for the time being, and we don't use clickbait. So thank you for watching. We'll catch you in the next one, and after the review of the Seattle game tomorrow night. Catch you then.